Hey everyone, my name's Joey. Josie's up in the camper again. She's up there watching Paw Patrol again. She's stuck on Paw Patrol right now. So this is Papa and Josie's homesteading. We're down here over the bank, just below the barn. Like I said, this is the area that I want to try to fence off this winter. But I still got a lot of trees. There's still quite a few in that little section there. Some of those are staying, some of those are hickories, and they're going to stay. But I don't know if y'all can make out the logging road down through there, but there's still 2 or 3 in the logging road that's got to come down, and several up here on the bank that's got to come down. And what I'm doing is creating a mess for later on me to have to clean up, because a lot of the stuff's going over that bank right there, right down through here. And it's just too steep to get on. So I don't know later on if I can get I don't know if a dozer can get on that, honestly. Maybe some of it I know they can, some of it I'm not so sure that a dozer could even get on. But it's definitely probably going to be something I'm going to have to clean up later on. But we'll worry about it later on. I'm going to set y'all up. I'm going to try to. I've just been sawing some of these trees down. It's hard working right here because there's a pretty good sized bank. Like I said, I know it's really hard for y'all to make it out on here. Let me see if I can get down here. Most of these trees are up on this bank, up from the logging road. I don't know if y'all make that out. There's a real steep, where they cut the logging road in there, there's a real steep bank there. It's kind of hard to get up and down. So I'm sawing them down. They're just falling over the hill. What tops fall over the hill, that's where they're staying at. And honestly, some of the other stuff, I've just been throwing it over there. I've made a couple brush piles. The brush piles I can burn, but some of it's just scattered out. I don't know if y'all can make that out or not, but it's just scattered out. And I'll have to clean that up later on. Kind of thought about maybe trying to get this cleared all the way up. You know, the logging road keeps on going, and it comes out right behind where my woodshed's at. But there's a big pile of dirt at the end of it, and I don't know if I could maybe get that dirt pile pushed down enough where I could get the tractor up down it. But it'd kind of be nice to have that to. And once I get my fence up, I probably wouldn't be able to get my big tractor through there, but maybe I could get the four-wheeler through here, because I was planning on, y'all know, I said I was going to divide this into 3 different lots here, but I was going to put cattle panels down here for gates and have it to where I could let the animals over to the other sides and stuff that way. But I was thinking about just somehow going ahead and cleaning the rest of that road out, and maybe trying to get something where I can get up on that bank over. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. We'll look at that here in a little while. But I'm gonna try to saw down some of these trees. I try to clean up some of this brush. We got rain. It's supposed to be coming here in just a few hours. Actually, it's already starting to get darker. Sun's just barely peeking through the clouds over there now. But we're supposed to get rain starting somewhere around 5 or 6 o'clock this evening, and raining up through tomorrow. So we've got quite a bit of rain supposed to be coming. Which is a good thing. We need the rain. Always good this time of year because of 4-stars and stuff too. I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna work around here a little bit, see if I can get some of these trees down. Moss tree. You got a moss tree? You've lost it again, didn't you? It's down there. So I can see somebody come down to help me. And she's making a moss tree, she said. It's right here. She's put some moss on top of that. She said I would have to saw it down later because it'll grow into a big old moss tree. Big old giant moss tree. Way in the sky. Now here's a better look at this logging road. You know, see, I said it goes down and comes up, and it comes up, you know, up here at the back of the hill behind the barn. It's a pretty steep hill. Now I've been kind of wondering, like, you know, my tractor, when it had the front end loader on it, pulling some of those logs up that hill, you'd have to use the brakes to steer it because it wouldn't turn. You know, it's so light in the front end. So now that the front end loader is off of it, I don't know about getting logs up that, because there's still a couple. You know, there's a big chestnut over there. There's two right here. Sorry, it goes out of focus when I put my fingers in it. And there's two more up there, which I probably could get those two from the side of the hill up there. Which, now that I got my other fence and stuff up, it does take some of my room to pull and maneuver stuff around. There's another big one right there that's going to come down. And I think, other than there's two right here, but they're not extremely big, I think that's it. There's a huge one here, but I'm going to leave it. It's going to be on the lower side. I'm going to run my fence up on this side of it. It'll be over there. This leaned over the hill. And if that thing goes over the hill, there is no way I would get it up. I don't care. Had the front end loader on the tractor or not. It wouldn't pull it back up that hill. So it'll just stay there. Like I said, this part of the hill is really not that steep. I mean, it's steep, don't get me wrong. But I think, you know, I could get grass to grow on that. I think the only thing about this side of the hill is this is north facing. You know, right there, through there, straight north. And I have seen snow. The first couple years we was here, we actually got some pretty decent snows, like 18 inches, close to 2 foot one time. I think there's a couple of like 10 to 12 and 14 inch snows. That snow would stay on this hill for a really long time because the sun can't touch it in the wintertime. The sun, this don't get no sun. It gets daylight on it, but it don't get no direct sunlight because the sun is so low in the sky, you know, over here, that it just don't get no direct sunlight on it. So snow stays on this side of the hill for a really long time. You need help. You can't climb up the side of that hill. Y'all noticed all the moss over here. I guess that's why, because it's north facing. And Josie loves this moss. Oh. Wait a minute, we're gonna walk around the other way. I want to show the people something. I want to walk around the other way. Let's walk back down this way and go down this way.
Why?
We're here. We're closer to the top of it. Honey, I want to go this way.
Why?
Because I want to walk down through here. I want to look at these trees. Why? Why? Yeah, be careful about the little thing sticking out there. Yeah, I know. Wait. Not super whiny, but this is the time of day where she starts winding down. We're getting in the later afternoon. I don't know if y'all can make her out, but she's back here. I don't even know what she's saying. She's just whining between the leaves and. What hurts, baby? You got something in your shoe again? Let's see. Okay, sit on that stump right there and let's see. Take it off and see what's in there. What's in there? You probably definitely help you put your socks on while I go like I told you to.
My socks?
Yeah, well, they're up there in the camper now, so we're not going to do it right this second. Let me clean your boot out. Got sawdust in it. Probably. I say it definitely wasn't making it feel good. Okay, put your foot right there for a second. See if I can get this.
I want to put my foot right here.
Yeah. Alright, let's try it now. Ugh. Oh, your rubber boots and a sweaty foot don't go good together.
Didn't we go together?
No, sweaty foot and rubber boots don't go together. Alright, I need you to put pressure on it. You put pressure and I'll hold it. You push it. There, did it go in? There you go.
I saw moss on it.
Yeah, they wasn't no moss in your shoe, just some sawdust. You got some sawdust in there somehow.
There's moss on my toe.
Was there moss on? There's a green, looked like a green leaf on your toe. Probably where you was trying to climb that bank over there. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's walk down here. We're gonna walk down this way. I was just gonna show you guys what I was kind of thinking. Like I said, I don't know, just a thought in my head right now. If I come over here and saw down the rest of these trees, like right here is where I'm gonna come down. You know, there's the barn. And I want to kind of bring the fence down in here somewhere and stop it here because we're kind of at the high point here for a big good place to stop fence. Huh? I'm gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna go down this way. We're gonna go over here beside the house. See, the house is right over there. But I was thinking, if I take these, you know, there's not a bunch in here, but there's some. There's a wild cherry. If y'all don't know wild cherry, a wild cherry, there's a certain stage in the wilt of that wild cherry tree that the leaves will become toxic. So if you saw one down, you don't want to leave it laying in a cow pasture or goat pasture or anything like that. There's another one right here. Some just wild cherries. But there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 trees there. I mean, not very big. Those cherry trees would be nice to saw and put up somewhere for smoking some meat later on or something. The rest of them are just these little scraggly things that you just saw down over the hill. And there's... Yeah, I know. I'll come back and get it in a minute. Yeah, there's a bucket. It's blowed over the hill. And we got... they're actually not ain't as many as I thought they was. Yeah, we'll leave it here. I'll get it sometime. There's a couple little medium-sized poplars here. Well, I was thinking is I could saw them logs and bring them this way. And I don't have to go up that hill with my tractor. Like I said, there's not a bunch of big ones, but there is quite a few little ones. See, this will definitely be if I just sawed them and slung them over the hill, they'd still a day's work here probably. But we're getting over here. All right, keep walking. Yeah, I know this tree's in the way. This little stuff over here, me and the boys years ago used to come up here and we'd camp out over here. Just kind of close to the house. We just come out here and build us a little fire right there and put our hammocks up and camp out in this little area. I don't even know where we set the hammocks up at now. They don't see no trees to keep hold of hammocks. But we did. Yeah, there's not much in here at all. Yeah, it's like a piece of metal we got from the neighbors. Oh, but I got this dirt pile that come from digging out our driveway over there. Like I said, and I think I might be able. Like I said, that's a lot of dirt. But if I could get a way to get up and down that, I could bring them logs right up here and they'd be right up here beside my woodshed. My woodshed, right there's the woodshed. So, that's just something I was looking into, thinking about. Wasn't really looking into it, just thinking about. I said, I know there's some, I know there's wood and stuff in the way, big dirt pile in the way. I said, y'all can see that's over top of my head. It's probably about 10 foot tall there. It's a decent sized dirt pile. Alright, I had to get me and Josie up around that, but here's the upper side of it. Like I said, these are, you know, once you get down here, it's actually not that high. Like I said, I don't know. Might be able to do something with that. So that's something I'll look into. I need to get this smoothed out anyway to get the fence. I want a smooth transition on this fence, not be going uphill, downhill, and up these banks and all that, having to work around that. So I'd like to get all this kind of smoothed out. Let's see what we can come up with on that. There you have it, guys. Like I said, ain't much of a video. I may just put this video as an extra on Friday or something. Kind of, I don't know if y'all can see on that time lapse. Like I said, in the video I made about to do YouTube stuff, I talk about how much time it takes. Well, that's not counting Josie's time. During that time lapse, I know it's twice that I had to stop and come up here because she was wanting something or needed something. So, you know, that takes up a lot of time too. You know, that's not even counting the editing and doing all that stuff. So it's sometimes days can be time consuming with other stuff, and you really don't even get that much done. But we got a couple trees sawed down and sawed up. Got that one, I think that was the biggest poplar is down there. There's another one there. I think it acts like it's leaning uphill, so it might fall uphill. I may try to see if I can't get it to fall down the road like that one did. That one actually fell pretty good. It did fall backwards on me, and I had to get back up and get my hatchet and wedge it and get it to fall on over. I'm glad it was big enough I could get that hatchet in there without hitting my saw, hitting the chain. So it was big enough for that, so it wasn't an issue. And but we got it down, got it all cleaned up. That brush over the hill, like I said, more than likely I won't even have to clean that up. Most of that stuff is softwood. It's gonna rot pretty fast, and it'll just become compost on the ground. You know, the brush pile, it'll be there for a little while, and I may wind up burning it at some point. I don't know, but if I get my fence up and it's not burned, I probably won't burn it, because you can't get your fence too hot. You know, if you build a fire up against it, it compromises the strength and stuff. It takes all the finish off of it and everything, that'll rust, and so you don't want to do anything like that. So if it's not burnt by the time I put the fence up, it'll just stay there until it rots. Or if I get a dozer in here and try to take some of them trees down off that hill or something other. But yeah, like I said, I may try to clean that out a little bit. I may take my grater box. Y'all remember, I broke my grater box. I may try to load it up on my trailer and run it uptown, see if this guy uptown might be able to fix it. It just needs, it's got some straightening up to do, and I may try to straighten it up myself before I take it to him. That way all he's got to do is kind of weld it. Whether or not I can do that or not, y'all can make it out. But right there's where I broke it. And if I can get him to get that welded back, this part is pulled up, and then this part's pulled out. So that needs to go back, and that needs to go back in. So you can see it this way. You can kind of see how it's bent there. But if I can get that grater box on there, I can probably knock that dirt down and get it to where I can get through there and be able to run my fence up through there. And it'd be. Well, if you want to jump on the trampoline, honey, jump on the trampoline. I'll watch. Yep. If you want me to watch, I'll watch. I'll stay right here and we'll watch you. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, we may just throw this out Friday. I've actually got caught up on my long videos this week. The shorts seem like the shorts are harder to get than the long videos sometimes. But yeah, we're kind of caught up on the long videos, so I may put this one out for Friday and get an extra video in this week. But we appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Like I said, it's sawing down a tree or two, showing you guys kind of what's in my mind a little bit. Like I said, this is the next big project, getting this fenced off. Yeah, you can take your shoes off on there. Getting this whole lower area down here fenced off. I'll show you guys. I said most of y'all have seen it in the older videos, but right back there is where the logging road comes up at. Comes up this hill, back up to this corner, and all this land in between the logging road and this fence here. I said it goes all the way down and all the way back down to the house there. You can kind of see the roof of the house a little bit. Okay. That's kind of what this winter. That's kind of what I want to get fenced off, at least up here to where my barn's at. Now, there's a lot of trees to saw down from the barn to the house in between there. There's a lot of trees in that little section right there. That will have to be sawed down before I put any fence up. So, and it's kind of, it goes down to a point there, so it's kind of narrow, so it definitely has to be done before I get the fence up. And it's getting wild up there. But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.